Smart women don't stay because they don't know better. They stay because they do. That's the part people get wrong. If this were about intelligence, education, or awareness, you would have left the first time something felt off. But you didn't. And that wasn't stupidity. It was conditioning. Here's what's actually happening. Smart women are trained to solve problems. You're good at seeing potential, contextualizing behavior, understanding trauma, holding complexity, believing growth is possible. So when something isn't working, your instinct isn't leave. Your instinct is, let me understand this better. You don't walk away at the first crack because you've been rewarded your entire life for staying, fixing, improving, and enduring. School rewarded effort. Work rewarded persistence. Business rewarded pain tolerance. Family rewarded self-sacrifice. So when a relationship starts to feel unstable, your brain doesn't say, this is wrong. It says, this just needs more skill. And that's where you get stuck. Because relationships are not businesses, they are not projects, and they are not solved by competence. But smart women keep applying the same strategy. If only I explain better, if I regulate more, if I'm patient, if I give it time, if I soften, if I adapt, then this will stabilize. Except that only works when the other person is also adapting. What no one tells you is this. Insight without reciprocity creates endurance, not intimacy. So you stay longer, you try harder, you become more understanding, more flexible, more reasonable, until one day you realize you're managing the relationship instead of living inside it. And that's when the exhaustion hits. That's when your nervous system gets fried. Not because you're weak, not because you lack self-worth, but because you've been carrying a dynamic that requires two regulated adults by yourself. This is why telling women, just have more self-respect, just have more self-worth, just have more self-love, doesn't work. Self-respect isn't the issue. Pattern interruption is. The real shift happens when a woman stops asking, how can I make this work? And starts asking, is this working with me? That question changes everything. Because the moment you stop over-functioning, the relationship either meets you or collapses. That's not failure. That's information. If this is hitting something uncomfortably close, good. That means you're waking up to how much you've been carrying. Next, we're going to talk about why self-respect alone doesn't break these patterns and what actually does. Sit with this one. You stayed because you were capable, not because you're foolish. And now you get to choose differently.